Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the Sisterlove Limited Edition by Essence and Catrice and Disney. So if you want to see how all of these products perform, how I did this look, if I like these products I picked up, or if I don't, then just keep on watching. Listen, I picked all of these up in the drugstore. You can tell there are a few. So just hop right in, to be honest, and have some fun with these products, doing this makeup look. You will see me in a sec without foundation on because we do have a primer as well as a huge sponge. So yeah, let's hop right in with me, just with my brows on. We do have a ton to play with. I am almost without makeup, just the brows, because we do have a primer, which is the Finding Dory one. This one is by Catrice. You can tell it's stunning. We also have a huge ass blender. I'm happy about that. By the way, it's like this. This one is by Essence, and this one is with UP, which, I mean, that's kind of cute. We do have two eyeshadow palettes, which I probably will use just one. Both of them are by Essence, and both of them are with UP. I did not pick up the ones with Catrice because they were quite bland and quite neutral leaning, so I just picked up both of these. This one I used in private, so I did try it out a little bit. This one is Adventurous Ahead, and this one is the one with the house and the balloons. This one is a more neutral leaning eyeshadow palette with a reddish cake liner. I did try to use that as just a normal eyeshadow. It kind of works, not the best though. And then the one I'm probably using today is the one with the kid, which I forgot what his name was. Carl? No, that's the big one, the old one. Like, it's the one with the kid, and then the balloons. This one is Wilderness Explorer, and this one is the green one, which I am super damn excited about because I do love greens. We do have a cake liner as well, which is like the more cool tone green, which is this one. I picked up also one of the liners. This is Catrice. Again, this is a Sister Limited Edition, so we do have, I feel like I picked up a fair amount of both collections. This one is the metallic eyeliner in Seashell Sparkles in 20. This one is not the blue one. The blue one was the first one. Again, this is Finding Dory and Catrice. I feel like here you can see it's like a coppery tone. I do love a good copper tone eyeliner. I thought it would fit quite well with this one, so I'm like, listen. I picked up also more of a highlighting product. This one is Essence, and this is Joyful Ride highlighter. There was just one highlighter, if I'm not mistaken. There were two blushes, one more pinky, one more peachy. I do have to say, I swatched the peach tone one, and that one was quite metallic, like metallic, so I did not pick that up, but the highlighter was really pretty. And again, this is a liquid one. And then I also picked up from, again, Catrice again, is the Tinted Lip and Cheek Jelly. This one is in 20 Cuddle Buddies, and I want to try to use this as a like blush. I do have to say I'm not sure if that will like functioning at all. I also picked up, because it was kind of cute, and I'm sorry for that, the Catrice and Finding Dory multi-use sparkle dust kit by Catrice. This one is a loose, as you can tell, it's a loose eyeshadow highlighting thing. You know what I mean? This can be used as body, face, and eyes, or for body, face, and eyes. You should avoid to use it directly, like with the eye, like don't let that. And this one was kind of pretty, and you see there is like this. And then the last product I picked up was like one of the balms, and this one is the Catrice and Finding Dory Balmsy lipstick. This one is super damn cute. This is in 20. Again, we did have also like two different shades, if I'm not mistaken, and this one was like the more peachy shade, which I swatched that and it looked pretty. So these are the products we want to try out and use them, so let's jump right in. I feel like, first of all, of course, the primer. Again, I did already do my brows because we don't have brow products, and after like I'm not sure if that is even getting bigger. Like, listen, look at this. This is like half my face. But I was like, listen, why not? You know what I mean? So we're doing this. This one is having a pump, which I absolutely love. This seemed to be also like one of those airless pumps where it's like bringing the product down. This is a moisturizing primer, not like the other one from Catrice, which is an illuminating primer with sparkles, you know what I mean? So this has at least 3 different colors in here, like a yellow, a blue, and then another blue. Like you can see here, like a yellow, a blue, and then another more vibrant blue. Let's try. Oh, okay. This is the consistency and the color. I don't think that this will bring me color. And yes, it's an air lip pump. Like you can maybe not see, but we'll try to do that and bring that all over the face. Again, I'm not expecting a color at all. I mean, this is blue. This is not like a correcting product at all. So we'll see about that, but it does like go on the skin quite well. I'm just putting that everywhere. Again, it should be moisturizing, not glittery like the other one. The other one was a little bit strange, so I'm a little bit better like suited with this one. And again, it like fits moisturizing blue water, you know what I mean? So I'm not mad about that. I will like make this wet. I'm not sure how this, like, you will see this is before. Let me maybe pull this out. Not sure if I can. No, I can't preserve the packaging at all. So let's. Ooh, it does have like the Essence UP logo. Let's see. Listen, Essence is not my favorite sponge, to be honest. Normally they're quite like stiff, not as like fluffy as they could be. This is the size of the product. It has like a slant, you can see here, so I like to have that for foundation. Listen, I'm not sure why this is like this big. To be honest, this is not like specifically done for like the body or something like this. This is just a Jumbo makeup sponge. So it says apply and blend powder and liquid makeup products, moisture and wring out for best results. So it's not need to be used dry. This is again Essence and UP. I do like that we have just a small logo. Again, this is the size. I will like make that wet and I'll be right back and show you if this is getting bigger or not. So I did need both hands to like wring that out because this is like a workout. I don't think it's like getting a ton bigger, maybe a little bit. I mean, look at this. I did use a little bit of corrector underneath my foundation because that's how I do it. Again, this is like huge to begin with. Definitely got a little bit softer, which I do enjoy. And by the way, like this is a normal beauty blender. Okay, this one is dry, but you get the gist. Like it's like not like there's a ton of like thing. It definitely got softer than the dry version, which again, that's great. I do like the softness level, to be honest. It's just huge, and I can't like for the life of me like think of like using that for like concealer, you know what I mean? I mean, it's pointy enough, don't get me wrong. Again, I did put in some blemishes. Like, let's use this and see how I feel about this. Okay, listen, that was 5 seconds. I mean, I do have to say it's kind of like it's huge. Again, you're covering a ton of like surface on your face. The only thing I'm like is like my forehead area, because I mean I do have a big forehead, but it's like a little bit like difficult to not like go with your hair as well as your brows, you know what I mean? But in this area that worked quite well. Like you could see that was a fast one, but it was like 5 seconds. It did work in the foundation really well. Did not have a problem with that at all. So that's a good sign. Okay, okay. And again, it's definitely more squishy. And I feel like this one is just a tid bit more like stiff, a little bit than the Pawpaw Sponge, which is my absolute favorite, and I do enjoy it more than the regular Beauty Blender, by the way, so I do enjoy that. Let's go with face products next. I will do a bronzer and contour because I don't have a product. Yes, there were a product, but I'm almost like, nah, I don't need that. So before I use like both of these products here. By the way, to like leave it a little bit of affordable, I will use the Essence Baby Guard bronzer and contour wand for the bronzing and contouring, so I do enjoy these. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about the product, the blush one, because I saw this more as like a lip product, but I want to try this one, so we're doing this. This is again the Finding Dory tinted lip and cheek jelly, so you could use it for lips and cheeks, and I was like, listen. I did not, again, the blush they had with, what was it? Like in this packaging, there were two blushes, the pink and the orangey peachy tone one. And I did not enjoy the peachy tone one because it was like metallic. Like straight up metallic. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't like look that bad. But I was like, listen, I can use maybe this one. So I'm like, yeah. So let's try this. Again, this is in 20 Cuddle Buddies, and I feel like this has, yes, this has like a doe foot. Listen, I'm hoping for the best, and I'm not 100% sure if that like will lift my foundation, if this is like, oh, that does not look so bad. It's just not a lot of product coming out here. I mean, you know how I feel about that, but it's also not bad. Is that my preferred like method of or like product type? No, but it is looking really pretty. Ooh, that's not looking bad. You definitely can see it's not as pigmented as probably the other blush would. Like, listen, but it's also not bad. You know what I mean? Again, it's not like there's not enough product in this, but it does not disrupt my foundation as far as I can tell. No. And the color is really, really pretty as well. And again, you can use them on your cheeks as well as on your lips. Just using a little bit more. Again, I don't like the applicator. I do understand that this, again, should be like for lips as well. I probably will use this in the future just for like lips, I'm telling you. This one seemed to be also having a sheen, so again, lip as well as cheeks. So for me, this will probably be more of a lip product in the future, just because I don't enjoy the applicator for my cheek product. But again, it does look dewy, it does look pretty. You can do whatever you like with that. The color is really pretty as well. Like, it's again a really lightweight terracotta-y shade. You can definitely tell there's like a ton of shine. Again, don't think this will, yeah, it is definitely sticky. It does not, or it will not bring, like, it will not get matte or dried out, just so you know. If you don't like that, maybe use this just as a lip product. Let's try the highlighter though. I was super excited. I did swatch that in stores, and this one seemed to be, at least for me, working. This one has like a small nozzle, and then I will like just use a little bit. This is beautiful, at least as far as I can tell. We use my like a smaller tapered brush. You can definitely tell. It's so, yes, you could tell. This is so pretty. Yes. Listen, with this glowy like product underneath, I feel like it's a little bit hard to tell, but definitely is like working in my favor here. Yeah, I feel like this one definitely gets the approval part, I feel like. Again, I do like the applicator. I do like the color. It's really pretty. The only thing I just dislike was that there was just one color. So if you're like super deep or like even lighter than me, and I'm not sure if that will work if you are even lighter than me, but yeah. I feel like that definitely will work for complexions that are around me or maybe a little bit deeper. I'm not sure, like you can definitely tell there is a little bit of a base color, not too much, but if you like look at this, there is like a beautiful sheen. So I feel like, yeah, if you're super deeper, I don't feel like this will work, but if you're around my skin tone, that probably will do. I will not use like this one on my cheeks though. I feel like, let me swatch this. There was no tester, at least where I was. That is not like a subtle and sophisticated highlighter at all. If you don't like that, this could be maybe for you. This one seemed to be like a glitter. I will have that glitter all over my desk and vanity for the next like 5 years. Again, I just opened this up and there we do have a little bit of the sifter. This is not too big, and then you can just like close it when you just like move this one. So you can even do a little bit less. Let me like swatch this. This is the product, you can tell. That's my wash. I'm sorry for that. This one is, can you tell? Like this is the highlight or the loose pigment, depending on what you like. Look at this. This is, listen, this is sparkle. This is stunning, but it definitely has, it reminds me of Snowflake by Anastasia. I'm just using a little bit. Holy, like, look at this. And yes, this is not a sophisticated glow. This is definitely like sparkle. Like again, it reminds me of Snowflake. I feel like it was the one by Anastasia. Listen, can you tell? Like this is not like if you hate sparkly highlighters, this is not the way to go. Not the way to go. I mean, look at this. This is looking really pretty. And I feel like, again, Snowflake by Anastasia had the same vibe. Like having a little bit of a sparkle in there to make it like this wet looking. But if you don't like that, again, it looks wet. But again, it has definitely some sparkle. So that's great. Let me do, I feel like lips next. So because they're crusty, I do need something on there. And let's do the lip balm next. And then we can go to the eyes. So I did, of course, put on some lip liner. This is not Roxford, it's Kylie. You know the drill. I love it. So we're good with that. Again, this is like a super damn, like, look at this packaging. It's super damn cute. It was on the others on here. Again, this is in 20 Starfish Shimmer. This is gorgeous, and again it has some jellyfish on here, which I do love jellyfishes, so that's a great thing. Again, just a little bit of lip liner, hoping that this is like balmy because the lips need it. Just saying, it's like almost too like, does it have a smell? A little bit, but nothing too fancy. So let's do this. Should give a little bit of color. You can see it's just giving a little bit of color, not too much. I do have to say, like, these balms are mostly hits, at least in the past. I had the one with Tigger. I loved that. Which again, there were like 3 colors I feel like in this, and I'm not 100% sure, which was more of a pink, and then this one, was there another one? Why didn't I pick that one up? I'm not sure about that. This is really, this is really balmy. You can tell, like, that's my lips like destroying every balmy product again. Like, I feel like this is a really, really pretty color. It is definitely balmy. It goes on quite soft, which is super for the lips. It looks really nice, and I feel like you definitely need a lip liner to like look put together. Just saying, it's a stretch, I know. So yeah, that is great. We will of course let that simmer and go to eyes. Again, for me, I feel like I want to use like the green one, like a ton, because I love greens and I have the liner, you know what I mean? So I was like going with the greens, I feel like. I'm not sure if I use the cake liner because I do have an eyeliner I want to use. So we'll see about that. Maybe I will use the glitter. Again, I feel like this is a beautiful sparkle for the lids, like for the eyelids. I'm not 100% sure about the highlighting part, but I mean, if you love a sparkle highlight, go for it. So we'll see about that. But yeah, let me scooch you in a little bit closer. I will do some eye primer and then we will play a little bit with colors. Welcome to my face. I did prime the lid as I told you, and yeah, let's go with that. I feel like the colors are really, really pretty. There is a really light one. This one really dark. I'm not sure about that, but I mean, we will try a few of these. I do feel these shimmers look quite similar. As you can tell, I did not swatch any of them yet. So, except like this one is a little bit more warm tone green. And this one is a little bit more cool tone green, but the other like look quite similar. So I will definitely show you at some point, hopefully swatches, but yeah, I'm not sure if we could have done like different with that. Let me go with Wilderness first, which is this one. You do definitely have like some beautiful prints in here, so that is kind of cute. We can definitely go in a more neutral route. We have this brown, this more yellowy brown, then we do have the yellow here. So there is a little bit of like thing. So yeah, let's try that and have some fun. Again, Wilderness on this is the Cinch EO6, and we will just press that along the crease. I do have to say, I did again try the other palette, and this one is quite neutral, but I do feel like that worked quite well. Is it like the most pigmented palette ever? No, but on the other hand, do you want that? You know what I mean? Like sometimes I do like a good, like buildable palette as well, and those shades were buildable, which I mean, that's kind of nice. I do want to go a little bit more into the green direction and not too much into like the brown. So probably won't use this one today, even though it is the deepest color. But like, I mean, look at this. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I will use the same shade with a BH Cosmetics brush, just a small pencil brush. Use the same shade, and these ones are a little bit powdery, just so you know, and go in underneath as well. I feel like for these in particular, a good eye primer is definitely a good thing. Is it like necessary to the T? Nope, but it helps, just saying. But you can definitely see eye primer, no eye primer. I never prime my lower lid. Should I do that? Probably, but the color itself is stunning. Like, look at this. I love that color. And now I realize there is not a ton of greens to blend that out, because we have like 5 shimmer shades, and this one, like the only shades to blend that shade out is itself. We do have this minty green and then this more yellowy brownish shade, and that's it. Like, I won't use this one. I don't feel like this is right. And then again, this one is deeper. So yeah, that is interesting. I will use Explorer, which is the more yellow shade, and this is a Cinch EO3, and we will just try to blend that because I do want to use the mint on my lid. So as a base color, just using that, I'm tapping a little bit off and try to blend the warm tone green. This one is a little bit less powdery. Definitely is showing up though, you can tell. Again, that's a little bit unfortunate that they did not, like, listen, if you have like 5 shimmer shades that seem to be similar, why not put in one more warm toned lighter green, like a really neon one? That would be like a really cool effect, just saying. Don't have the problem with the browns of the other palette, of course, because they are browns. Listen, you can't do like bad things with browns, just saying. This one seemed to be really nice. I'm going a little bit further in. Like, look at this. I mean, that's kind of cute. Don't get me wrong. Again, I wish though there would be at least one, maybe like a neon-y or vibrant green as well, just to have a little bit of a option here. Just saying. But yeah, let's try to use the mint shade on the lid. By the way, the name of the mint is Kevin. I mean, I picked that up with the ear one, which of course we should do that. And then no additional primer or anything. Just like use that, and I'm trying to blend this in with the more warmer green, which I mean that worked quite well. Again, I will probably put on some like shimmers on top. I just want to use it as a little bit of a base, and I will also use that a little bit in my inner corner because listen, I can. And I'm using this side to also apply a little bit on my lower lash line, just so everything is coherent. I do think like this palette, first of all, I love it. But I also feel like that these eyeshadow palettes, I wish that there would be. Listen, if I could, like this is working quite well. It also blended quite well with the more warm tone green, which again, it's not like the thing we needed the most because probably will like add in some shimmers. So, but I mean, this could be a cute look, going with the liner, going with the cake liner. Again, it's, I'm not sure why this is like a, I mean, yes, you could use the brown and then the mint and then use this one. You can, by the way, use these as well, like wet and dry. Of course, they will better if you wet them, but it's not like a necessity, just saying. Let's pick a shimmer, I would say. As the first shimmer, I will go with Paradise, which is this one. They do pick up quite well. I sprayed mine. You don't have to. I just feel like they stick a little bit better if you do. And I will let's plop that right next to the like blend from the deeper green to the mint. This is, by the way, gorgeous. Like, look at this. This is a gorgeous color. And I'm just like blending that a little bit. Like, look at this. Oh God, I do love this kind of a color. That is gorgeous. And right next to this, I will use First Love. Again, this is this shade here. And I spritzed it as well. Again, I'm normally doing because full face already. And I will use this just next to the first shade. So just that they blend in quite well. I'm not sure if you can tell. These are quite close, to be honest. I was like hoping for a little bit more of a difference. Yes, this one definitely is deeper, and you can, I feel like in this shot you can see like this one is deeper, this one is lighter, but it's not like bam in your face lighter, you know what I mean? I mean, it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but it's could be a little bit lighter for my liking. Okay, let's try the cake liner. I do want to see how pigmented these are. This one is Jungle. And again, there is like a big cake liner in here. You can like spritz your brush. I will use this one. This is by Asian brand, which I don't remember. You can just like use the cake liner with wet, like swirl a wet eyeliner brush in the powder cake liner to create creamy eyeliner texture. Jungle stains the skin, just so you know. Just so you know. Yeah, but we will do that. I will spritz my brush. This is a really like thin eyeliner brush. I will spritz that. This is, by the way, the one I'm just using for spritzing. This is the She Glam like Pickle setting spray. And we will like make this moist. I use quite a few. I do have to say I don't like going in there, just saying, but I will like pick up a little bit from the palette. I don't enjoy like, I won't say destroying the palette because it's not destroying, it's a cake liner, you know what I mean? But I'm not just like that. And we will see how pigmented this is. Can you tell? I'm not 100% sure if that will like show up at all. Of course, we don't have to have in mind that this is a green and we're doing this on the green. Let me try it again. Again, we will see. Probably if you have like a not so green look or like another one, this one probably will use better. This is, by the way, the color. And I don't feel like this is doing like the cake liner thing quite well, to be honest. Let me pick up a little bit of pigment. Just using one like side, and then I will spray it again. So I just picked up a liner product or a little bit of powder, and then we will drench that brush in a setting spray. And see if that is a little bit better. Yes, that is definitely a little bit better. Is it like the most pigmented liner I've ever seen? Nope. You can tell, can you? I feel like this is really not easy to see again on this eye look, particularly. But I mean, you can tell. Like this. I feel like it's not too obvious. Again, this is of course due to the look we are doing and not just because it's like a bad product or something like this. I don't feel like this. I definitely feel like you have to wet your brush before, pick up some product and powder, and then wet your brush again. So you do have like the full effect of that. Just so you know. Let's use the liner, because why not? This is again by Catrice. This is the Finding Dory and Disney, and this is in Seashell Sparkles. This is a liquid eyeliner, and we will, let's try that. I have to say I had like quite good experiences. This is the color. I'm not sure if that is like in focus or something like this. I had quite good experiences with the like copper liners in the past. Good, it's Essence. The last time I've tried a copper liner, but I mean, they are the same mother brand. So we will use again this one, and then we will just go underneath the first liner. Like so. So it's a little bit more obvious. Oh my god. By the way, yes, I did have some fallout, which obviously that worked quite well, I would say. So like the most obvious color ever? Nope. Again, due to the look we're doing. It's not like this is, I feel like if you do like a, I'm just like intensify the color a little bit, like so. Can you tell? Do I want to do more? Like, do I want to do here one as well? I do. Listen, I do. Is this the most obvious like liner situation you ever saw in your life? No. But is it the fault of the product? No. Because again, I did that because I was like, listen, I do want to try a few of the products. So we're not like, you know what I mean. So we will just also put in a little bit of a copper line here as well, because we can, like so. Is this like the, again, the copper liner is really nice, don't get me wrong, really really nice. Is it like, again, the look is a little bit deeper, so of course we don't have like the full effect on it, but I feel like if you use this in maybe together with the more brown tone palette, by the way, the cake liner in this one is way more reddish than the rest of the products, but I feel like if you use this with the copper liner, you know what I mean, that probably is a little bit more obvious. just saying, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let me finish that up. There were some lashes in the drugstore. I did not pick them up because I do have tons of lashes, and these ones also not like intrigue me. So just so you know, did not pick these up, but I will put on some lashes, put on some liner, and I'll be right back. And then we will talk about all the products, how I like, if I enjoy them or even not. So this is the finished look. I just added like a minty liner. This is by Catrice. It's Frosty Mint. And then I added some Adele lashes. These ones are half and half. And this is Wings Déjà Vu. Déjà Vu. I feel like they work quite well. Just saying. So yeah, let's talk about all the products I've tested and if I like them, if I don't like them, and what I have to say about them. Let's, I'm trying to go in order, probably will not work, so just have that in mind. Let's talk about the primer. I feel like the primer is working quite well. It does work well with the foundation, which was the Wet n Wild Niacinamide Skin Tint. So that worked quite well. I do need to try this more. I do love that it has a pump. It looks also really, really pretty. And I feel like it's a moisturizing primer, so if you like that in your routine, this could be really nice. Again, I am not sure how this will perform a long time. So if at the end of the day I have a great experience with it, I will write it down in the comments. If I don't write it down in the comments, hold me responsible for that. Listen, I feel like this is a gimmick, but I love it. This is again the Essence and Up small blender. Of course it's not. Listen, I do feel this is a really nice blender. Do I prefer a smaller one? Yes. Do I like the density of this? Yes, as well. And it was really, really quick to work with. I feel like I will have a lot of use out of this. I do have a little bit of tearing already, but I mean, that's probably me, just saying. I do enjoy this quite well. This is one of the better sponges by Essence. I had quite a few of them in the past, and this one definitely is a better one than these. I do enjoy the highlighter. This is again Essence. The liquid highlighter, I really enjoy it. I love the color. Again, if you are deeper than me, there was just one color. The same goes for the blushes they have here. I'm not sure about the blushes. They could have looked really pretty on my face. I did not try them, as you saw in this video. So this is I did enjoy that. I do love that it has a smaller nozzle. So that is kind of nice. There are 0.45 fluid ounces, 13.5 milliliters, which is a ton if in liquid highlighter. I definitely think I will use this a ton with my contour and blushes and all the things, because I'm definitely low on good highlighting products. Would I wish that this one came in different colors? Yes. Maybe also a not even lighter color or even a deeper color, which would be really cute. So I would wish for that. This one is really pretty. You can tell it is still there. I feel like I feel like this is not it for me as a cheek product. This is a lip and cheek tint or lip and cheek jelly. I do feel this is a perfect color for my lips. I'm just saying. Also, I don't enjoy the applicator. Look at this. Let's go a little bit here. Just there. I feel like this is a really nice product for the lips, and I'm probably using it just for the lips, and I feel like that could be really, really pretty. I don't see myself, and that's just me, my preference and my love for makeup. I don't see myself using this as a cheek product after today. It worked. It worked quite well. I don't think you can tell a ton. It's just a small shimmer I would go with. I don't like the applicator for using it on my cheeks, and again, this is still sticky even after I mean, I did not set it with some spray, don't powder, don't get me wrong, but I feel like for me this one probably is or will be used as a lip product, and I feel like this one will work beautifully as a lip product, just saying. So first of all, I love the color. And as you can tell, it's a beautiful color for the lips, and I probably use this in the future for the lips. I do think though it is a really nice product. It's really working on the cheeks. It's just not my preference, so that will probably just be a lip product in the future. The balm with a small otter in here. This is again Catrice. This one is really, really cute. I do enjoy the print. I do enjoy the color. I do enjoy the like moisturizing effect. It is really, really cute. Like this is the color, not on my lips. Maybe I should have swatched the other one as well. Let's do this. You know, I feel like this is gorgeous. Ooh, yeah, so you can definitely tell I do have a preference with when it comes to like lip product. This is the jelly, which I used on my cheeks, and this is the balm. Both loving these colors. Listen, this is my color scheme. I know that. I love that. I do feel this and this combined is cute. There were, I think, 3 colors of this, if I'm not mistaken, and there were at least 1 other color of this as well. So I do think this is a really nice moisturizing lippy. If you do enjoy that, again, go for it. I do enjoy the like balms by Catrice normally, and this one again is a little bit more of a warmer corally tone, which I do enjoy as well. Let's talk about the Catrice Multi-Use Sparkle Dust. Listen, this is, I feel like this product will work amazingly for me on my eyes. I did not try it today on my eyes, but I feel like this one worked for my eyes the best. You can tell it's like, it's there. I am normally not a fan of the loose things. There were loose blushes as well, which I did not pick up because I know myself. But I don't know if you can tell, but this is like glitter. You know, I have still glitter on my hands, I'm just saying here. But this is like glitter, and I feel like this will be probably perfect for eyes, like just dabbing on the glitter. I feel like I will find this glitter in the next like 15 years. I feel like this is a great glitter topper if you have something on your eyes. Like this look, I could probably just add a little bit of sparkle there, and that would be fine. I am not, maybe on the body as well. I'm not a fan of this on my cheeks. Yes, it is definitely there, and it's beaming, and it's like pretty, but I feel like if you go into close-up, this is sparkle. So just have that in mind. I feel like this as an eyeshadow topper, which I probably will use it at this. This is really nice. It's just not that I will probably use this as a highlighter again. And yes, this is reminding me a ton of the Anastasia one, which is Snowflake, which has like the same, I feel like this is similar to the Anastasia one. Like the Anastasia, it's sparkle as well, because again, you get this like wet look with sparkle. It's just, it is just the case, just saying. So if you did skip on the Anastasia and Snowflake, if I'm not mistaken, this one could be perfect. Again, will use probably as a topper of some sorts on my eyeshadow looks and not there. Let's talk about the eyeliner next. The eyeliner worked really, really well. You can tell if you, like, if I switch my hand. I feel like this is a beautiful color. I do love the copper one. I did pick up the copper one because I know I will have more use out of this than the blue, which I do have. I'm more of a, again, in my daily, more of a natural kind of girl, or kind of this, and so I definitely think this will work better as for me. Preferences, again, I do love a good copper liner. This one worked quite well. I did not have any problems with like opacity. This is 0.05 fluid ounces or 1.5 mil. There is a brush tip applicator. It is really fine. That is super good. So I do enjoy that. Again, I will, if any of this is like fading at the end of the day, at the moment it is almost noon. So if it is like fading at the end of the day or crackling or crumbling, I will write it down in the comments, just saying. So you know the deal. And then we do have both of these palettes. I couldn't resist. You know myself, I couldn't. I was like, yeah, listen, I'm not sure. I love both of them, like packaging wise. For me, before I talk about these in general, I feel I would have loved, just in general, as an idea, to have one neutral palette and then one that is like a rainbow, like the balloons on this one, like having a yellow, a pink, a blue. I feel like this is like, and then greens. You know what I mean? I feel like this one would be so good if you have like a neutral for all the little neutral lovers and then one for the colorful. So you can combine these, use both of them, like, you know what I mean? And then maybe in the neutral one, maybe a really, really deep brown or black and then a white. And so you have like all the basics. You know what I mean? So you have a neutral one for all the basics and then you have a colorful rainbow palette for like the fun part, you know what I mean? And if you buy both of them like I did, then you can combine these. Just an idea, just telling you. I would have loved that because it's not the case, and we do have like one neutral and then one green toned, which I'm not mad about, don't get me wrong. Let's talk about this one. Again, this one I used off video, I used before. This one is the Adventures Ahead. This one is a 100% neutral one with like a reddish cake liner. I do have to say, I do enjoy the quality. Is this the best quality-wise palette I've had in my life? Nope. Did it ditch into one of the browns? Nope. But I feel like it has a good variety. Would I wish that one of these browns is a little bit deeper? Yes. This one is a quite nice, like, beigey skin tone color, at least for me. Again, I wish that these ones would be a little bit deeper, but in general I do like the color story. Would I wish that like the shimmers are indeed quite a good selection. I don't listen, you know, I do enjoy that. Would I wish that the cake liner would be just eliminated and just be a shadow? Yes. Is it working though as a like regular liner? It's like, yes, it works. Is it like the most pigmented eyeshadow you could ever try? No. So I wish, again, I wish that there would be maybe a separate cake liner palette and then just leave the liners alone. Just saying, or the palettes alone, just saying. I do think this is a good selection. I do worked with a few of the colors. They work also quite well without spraying them. I do spray them because I liked it more, and again they give up a little bit more vibrant vibes, as well as don't have a lot of fallout. Again, do enjoy this one. Is it like the most versatile palette ever? Nope. Is it a good, I would say it's a decent neutral palette. So if you like that, that is great. I just, you know what I mean? Like, by the way, this is like raised, as you can tell. This is so cute packaging. And then we come to like a, I won't say boring as palette, but you get the vibe if you know what I mean. And again, I told you what I would have loved, especially with this design, but I mean, it's just me not saying like this. This is again the other palette, which is the Wilderness Explorer, and this one is the green tone palette. I feel like it's a good green tone palette. Would I wish, again, the cake liner would be not here and would Baby be in a 4-pan palette? Yes, I would. Again, would I wish that this one would be a like rainbow palette and then we have this one with just a few other colors? Yes, I would. Is this a great palette? And as you can tell, looks really nice on the eyes. It is. It is a quite decent palette. I did not have a dot. As you can tell, this one is quite... I would say disheveled. I feel like this one has a lot of kickback and fallout. The others not so much. Also, I swatched all of the shimmer shades. So you can tell the only one that are quite similar-ish is this one and this one. This one has a little bit more mint than this, but they are quite similar. Like these are the two here. Like this one and this one. These ones are the one. One is a little bit, this one is the more with the mint. This one has a little bit less mint. But I've, like, listen, I don't hate it. There is a better, like, they are not the same, but I don't think you will see that on the eye. Like, that distinct difference. Don't think so. The only thing I wish, again, would be... to be honest, I don't even mad that we don't have, like, a lighter toned other than... this one and the mint. I feel like it worked quite well, to be honest. Yeah, I do like it. I do enjoy it. It's a decent palette. Again, wish that there would be a little bit of a deeper brown so you really can deepen that up. And this one is not so different than in this palette. So it's a little bit more yellow toned than the one, the beige from the other palette. But in general, like I feel like both of these palettes are quite good. Really decent palettes. And then probably if I'm decluttering, would I declutter these? Like, listen, I won't. I feel like both of them, first of all, they are super damn cute, but I feel like both of them work quite well and my look is really, really decent. So yeah, I do enjoy this. Again, we don't have like a total dud in this collection. Of course, I did not try all of the products. Listen, I'm not going broke here yet. So yeah, but I feel like all of the products I picked up were quite decent picks. So just saying, all of these I would recommend if you, listen, if you are like, I want to add in a little bit of color in my daily, go with the green tone palette. If I want to, like, I'm a neutral girly girl, this one could be for you. Again, would love to have the cake liner somewhere else, but depending. But all the other products I did enjoy as well. There's not like 100% dud in here, which is kind of good because I purchased all of these products with my own money, just saying. So yeah, I did enjoy that. That's a good thing. So I think like if any of these products like fit your preference, again, I do feel like mine was quite well met, just saying. I think like go for them. They're cheap, affordable, some more than others. So yeah, I would go with that. I do enjoy that. Yeah, if you like this video, then please subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 times a week. Also, I have like a few products in the, or a few videos in the future, hopefully with some Halloween content. I'm trying. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, again, be part of my smaller YouTube family. I would really appreciate if you do so. Also, give this video a thumb up if you haven't already. Which products would you pick up as well from the collection? Write down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I wish you a beautiful week and we see us in my next video. So bye guys.